Hi submarine friends. Well, you can see that I've got the deck and the sail back in, and unfortunately my inexpensive microphone thing is failing me, so that's not working today, sorry. But anyways, what I'm working on today is replacing this fiberglass deck material. I'm not happy with it. I never was. It was just something I tried and it didn't work out. I mean, it works, but it's ugly. So what it is chunks of fiberglass panel that I cut out of the hull of my cabin cruiser donor boat. So big waste of time, but such is life. So what I've done, I'm just going to remove this and then I'll show you. So I went to the hardware store this morning and I bought some nice 3/8, I don't know if it's birch or whatever it is, plywood, and I think it looks a million times better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill it now, bolt it down. I have to order some stainless steel bolts for it. I had some, but I misplaced them. Anyways, then I'm going to paint the underside. I'll probably paint the underside today so that it can cure, and I'm not sure what to put on top, whether I'll paint it, just clear it, lacquer it, I don't know. Maybe you guys have an idea. But it's nice because it's nice and soft to walk on. Okay, so it's wood, big deal. Boats have wood decks. So when this thing dives, it's going to be under some pressure, but I think if it's painted and sealed, it'll be fine. And if it picks up a little bit of weight from being submerged under pressure, doesn't really matter because I have a variable ballast tank, so if the weight changes, it doesn't make any difference to me. If it only lasts a year or 2 years, I don't care. Maybe by then I'll have a different idea. I mean, it's cheap stuff, so what it does is it makes it clean, tidy, and I'll get back in the water and I can change things like this over time. I would like to make a whole new deck and sail out of aluminum, but it's just not in the budget. So, you know, you got to work with what you have. And so the fiberglass was something that I had. It didn't work out, so we're moving forward. So what I'm going to do now is clamp her down so that I can drill it, thread it, and bolt it. That's the plan. But I want to clamp it with some spacers because the clamps can really dent. It can really dent this soft wood. So I'll just line it up over here, put a block on. See, this way I'm not damaging it. You see, the deck has a little bit of a crown to it, and I did that on purpose so that water drains off. Not that it makes any difference because the thing's never going to sit perfectly level. But anyway, you know, you do what you can. So, first I got to drill a hole here, 7/32. How this is lined up, so I'm just going to make an adjustment here. There we go. So I've got my handy dandy caliper for marking the spacing on the holes. I like things to be even. They don't always turn out even, but I like things even. Okay. Now, I just run a tap through it. Now I'm not going to tighten this right down because these are the wrong size washers. And I don't want to make dents in the wood yet. So, right there. It's handy when you have two drills. So this will look a lot better when I have those stainless steel button top Allen heads. So I just work my way around. Gonna get a measurement here. Hold on. So if I go every 10 inches, I have a pretty even spacing. Okay. So you can't see it, but there's a mark here for where there's a fitting in the hull where the bilge pump discharges, and so that I got to drill that out. But I'm going to drill it from the bottom and use the wood as the guide. So. I think I'll have to paint it because it's pretty delicate. I think it looks a lot better already than what I had. There's actually a submarine that a guy built in France. And he did a beautiful job. He laminated wood veneer on the back to make a nice curved tail. And then he epoxied it. He's been using it for years and he dives with it. So I can't see a big problem. Doesn't get easier than that, does it? So I'll show you the back piece. I don't know, can you see that? That looks terrific. I'll turn the camera here. I think that looks terrific. Now I just have to make one to fit to the back. And then I've got another sheet that will go on top of the variable ballast tank. So that'll keep me busy for today and tomorrow probably. And then my new switches will be here for the changing those switches in that panel that I don't like. That should come tomorrow. Yeah. So then I'll jump back onto that. Now the other thing that I have to do, and I haven't figured this out yet, is this is the spot where my dive planes go through, and it got buggered up when I took this off the submarine with the crane. Something hung up, and when you've got a 10-ton crane, you can't really feel if there's a little thing hanging up. So this got bent. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that up so that it doesn't happen again. But that's another project. Right now, I'll just work on this, and while I'm working on this, I'll think about that. So no point watching me drill 50 holes and put bolts in, so I'm gonna sign off. Ciao.